Students, let's start with quick revision of arithmetic progression. So here the few questions are there which you can revise once before preparing for your exams. So let's start out with this. Here the first question which can be asked is, fourth term of AP is given 17 and the 10th term exceeds the 7th term by 12. So here whenever this exceed kind of word will be there, you need to consider that difference between 10th and 7th term is 12. So first we are going to find out D by using this information. That is 10 minus 7D is given 12. Therefore 3D is 12. D is 4. Thus we got the value of D as 4. Now after getting D, here the first condition is given, fourth term is 17. We need to find AP. So from this condition, we are going to find out what is A. Fourth term is given. So A plus 3D, whatever term will be given, that we will subtract 1. So A plus 3D is 17. We got the value of D as 4. Replace D with 4. Thus A plus 12 is 17. A is 17 minus 12, which is 5. We got the value of A and D. Now we can find sequence. Therefore AP, we need to start out from A, which is 5. Add D to it. 5 plus 4, 9. Again D added, so it's 13, then 17, so on. So thus we got our AP. So this is the first question which you can prepare for your board. So here second question, which can be in the form like 231, 228, 225 and 369. They have two APs whose nth term is equal. Their nth term is equal. We need to find n. So what is n? So as it is given their nth term equal, so first we need to calculate the nth term formula. That is an for the first term. Here A is 231, D is 228 minus 231, which is minus 3. And for this AP, A is 3 and D is 6 minus 3, 3. Now we'll place both in nth term. For the first condition, case 1, an is A plus n minus 1D, where A is 231 plus n minus 1, D is minus 3. So thus it is 231 minus 3n minus minus plus 3. So both I multiplied here. Thus it is 234 minus 3n. So this is our first equation. Now again we are finding A and 1. Okay, for the second case, that is case 2, where we are having A as 3 and D as 3. So A plus n minus 1D. Here A is 3, n minus 1, D is also 3. 3 plus, now open the bracket, 3n minus 3. So this we got 3n. As in question it is given, both the AP's nth term is equal. So we can make from equation 1 and 2. Both will be equal. That is 234 minus 3n is equal to 3n. Now shifting 3n towards left, towards right side. So it's plus 3n. 3 plus 3, 6n. 6n is 234. Therefore n is 234 upon 6. So thus n is 39. For 39th term, both the APs will have same sequence. So here this type of question can be asked where they will be giving two sequence and they can ask nth term is equal. So we are going to find out nth term for both the APs, then we compare them. So in this way we can find the value of n. So this is also one of the important question of this chapter. Now here the next question where they can give the sequence and they can ask what is the first negative term. Now the next question, which is 112, 107, 102, we need to find first negative term. So first negative term where an we will consider to be less than 0 as we need to find first negative term. So let's start out with the an formula. A plus n minus 1D as usual. Here only the condition we need to make less than 0. So A is 112 here. D is 107 minus 112, so it's minus 5. So let's replace them. N minus 1 minus 5 is less than 0. 112. Now shifting this whole as it is negative towards the right. So it's 5 n minus 1. 112 5n minus 5. Now shift 5 towards left. 112 plus 5 is less than 5n. 117 is less than 5n. Therefore, n is less than 117 upon 5. So n is, now divide them, which we are getting 23.4. So here, as the term we are getting 23.4. So the smallest n will be 24th. So n is, which is the first negative term they are asking. So up to 23rd term, it will be positive. The next term, 24th, will be the first negative term. Therefore, first negative term is 24th term. So in this way we can find the 24th term. Or this type of question, you can change sign over here. You can convert it like n is greater than 23.4. So here the sign can be changed or the statement can be written. So both ways are possible. This is also one of the important question which is frequently asked. Now the next question, they can ask in the form like find 15th term of AP, that is 10, 15, 20 up to 1000 from last. So how we are going to find out the term from the end or the last? So for this kind of question, this last term will be A. Here A is 1000 and D as usual we find, that is 20 minus 15 minus 5. In this way we need to take, as we are finding term from the back, so D to be taken negative. 15th term they are asking, so n is 15. Simple formula of an, a plus n minus 1 d, where we will replace n with 15 as we need to find 15th term. So here a is 1000, n is 15 minus 1, d is minus 5, so it's 1000 minus 70. So thus the 15th term from the last is 930. Here the next question, how many terms of AP 7, 11, 15 add up to 900? So here how many terms, if it is given add up, so you need to consider sum. So here you need to find out this by using sum formula. Here sum is given 900, A is 7 and D is 11 minus 7, which is 4. So let's apply sum formula, Sn n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. So here n we need to find out. A is given 7, d is 4, is equal to 900. So put out all the values and find out n. So we can take 2 common here. So 2 is taken common. So here left out with 7 plus n minus 1, 2. I have taken 2 common from both the terms. Now 2 will get cancelled, which is equal to 900. So here it is 7n, then 2n square. So here 2n multiplied by n is 2n square, minus 2 multiplied by n. So it's minus 2n is equal to 900. So thus the equation is 2n square plus 5n minus 900 is equal to 0. So let's start out with the finding factors for this. So here we are having factors as 900 multiplied by 2. If you multiply and find the factors, it will be 45 and 40. So let's replace them. Plus 45n minus 40n minus 900 is equal to 0. So here n can be taken common, n plus 2n plus 45 minus 20 taken common. So it's 2n plus 45 is equal to 0. So two of the factors as 2n plus 45 and n minus 20 is equal to 0. So n will be either minus 45 upon 2 or it is 20. So taking opposite sign of this, n cannot be in fraction. So the number of terms will be 20. So this is our final answer. How many terms will add up to 900? 20 terms will add up to 900. Now the next question, like they can ask, find sum of first 30 positive integers which are multiple of 6. If they'll ask like multiple of any number, so here it is given multiple of 6. So we'll consider the sequence as first 6, 12, so on. So from there we can find out A as 6, B as 12 minus 6, 6, 30 terms are given, so n is 30. Now everything we got, we need to put out in sum formula as 30, n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1, d. So here n is 30, a is 6, 30 minus 1 is 29, d we got 6. Now 2 can be taken common. So if we take 2 common, so we'll left out with 6 plus 29 multiplied by 3. As I have taken 2 common from both the terms, so here I left out with 6 and here I left out with 3. 2 will get cancelled. 30 multiplied by 6 plus 87. So finally it will be 30 multiplied by 93. So final answer is 2790. So in this way we can find out the sum of the given terms. So these are the important questions which you can prepare while preparing this chapter. Or they can ask some prove that questions also. In my previous video also I explained about some prove that questions. So let's start out with one more question of that way. In this question it is given mth term of AP is equal to nth term. We need to prove m plus nth term is 0. So let's start out with the solution. Mth term is given. So here m times mth term is equal to n times nth term. Both are given. So m multiplied by mth term formula, it will be a plus m minus 1d. For nth term, it's a plus n minus 1d. Now let's multiply them. So it's am plus multiplying by opening the bracket. So it's m square d minus md is equal to an again plus n square d minus nd. Now shift out everything towards right. Towards left side. So am minus an, then plus m square d minus n square d minus md plus nd is equal to 0. Now here a can be taken common. So this will be a minus n, and the same way if we take d common, the other term will be m square minus n square. Now again taking minus d common. So it's m minus n. Overall from whole equation we can take m minus n common. So m minus 1 is taken common. We left out with a here, and here d and m plus n. d m plus n. So this we can split out as a plus b, a minus b. Formula it's a square minus b square. So out of that a minus b is taken common. So we are having m plus n. Then already this term is taken common, so one more d is equal to 0. Now as this whole term is in multiplication, so we can make it 0. So we left out with only this part, a plus, again d can be taken common. So if we take d common, it's m plus n, as we are taking d common. So here there will be 1 remaining. Overall d is taken common. So here m plus n, out of these two d's, d is taken common. So here I left out with 1 is equal to 0. So this is the value which we got. Now we need to prove that a m plus nth term is 0. So let's find out what is a m plus n term. So this will be a plus whatever the term is there, that we will take in place of n minus 1 d. Already we got this value as 0. So this is equal to 0. Therefore a m plus n is 0. So in this way we can prove it. So whatever this kind of questions they will give, don't get confused. You need to start out with the given condition. Whatever condition they will give, just compare by making the equation. Automatically you will reach to the solution. Now this type of question is important for MCQ, where they will give an is 6n plus 5. We need to find sequence, and they can ask for find the sum of or what is a 10th term, like that. So yeah, if it is asked 10th, directly we can put 10 over here. So it's 60 plus 5, 65. Now depending on the need, we can find the solution. And the same question they can ask in terms of sum also. Sn is n square plus 2n, where we need to find out an from Sn. To make an from Sn, the formula is an is Sn minus Sn minus 1. So here Sn is given n square plus 2n minus, replace this term with n minus 1. So it's n minus 1 square plus 2n minus 1. So nothing I did. I wrote this equation simply. After that, in place of n, I made it n minus 1 square. Again here n as n minus 1. Now n square plus 2n minus, here using the whole square identity, a square minus 2n plus 1, then plus 2n minus 2. Just open this bracket, 2n minus 2. 2n will get cancelled. Now n square plus 2n minus n square. Now minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1, minus minus plus. So it's plus 1. N square got cancelled. Therefore, an term is 2n plus 1. After getting this, n can be replaced with any value and AP can be calculated. So n we will replace with 1, where the first term will be 2 plus 1, 3. If we replace n with 2, 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 1, 6, 4 plus 1, 5. Second term will be 5. If we replace this by 3, 2 3s are 6 plus 1, next term will be 7. So in this way we can find out AP. So this type of question is also important, where they will give sum and they can ask for AP to frame. So these are the few questions where you can go through with. And most repeated question which they ask in exam, like they will give the sequence in terms of k and they will ask to find out the value of k. 2k plus 1, 13 and 5k minus 3. They are the terms of AP. We need to find D. So whenever the terms of AP are given, we'll make the common difference equal. So this is first term, A1, A2, A3. So we know that A2 minus A1 is equal to A3 minus A2. Now compare them. A2 is 13 minus 2k. I'm subtracting this. So both the terms are changing sign. Minus 2k minus 1. In the same way, A3 is 5k minus 3 and A2 is minus 13. Now 13 minus 1 is 12 minus 2k is equal to 5k minus 16. Minus 2k is there. Shift this 5k this side. So it's minus 5k. 16 minus 12. So it's 28 minus 7k. Minus got cancelled. K is 28 upon 7. Thus the value of k is 4. So in this way, if the sequence is given, we can find out the missing value by using D's formula. Now the next question for MCQ, like A4 is given 7 and A7 is given 4. We need to find what is A10. So for this kind of questions, directly we need to make equation. A4 is given, so it will be A plus 3D. Subtract 1 from the given value is 7. First equation. Here A7 is given, so this will be A plus 7 minus 1. 6D is equal to 4. Like linear equation, we can solve them. 3 minus 6 is minus 3D is equal to 3. So D is minus 1. Now putting the value of D in any equation, A plus 3D is 7. A plus D can be replaced by minus 1. So A is 7. This minus 3 if we shift that side, it will be plus 3, which is 10. Now we got the value of A and D. We can find out A10, which will be A plus 9D. A is 10 and D we got minus 1. So thus it is 10 minus 9, 1. 10th term will be 1. So in this way we can find the equations very quickly. So prior to this preparation, only 3 formulas are there in this chapter. Thoroughly prepare them. And few selected prove that sums are there. Don't get worried. Simple questions will be there. Thoroughly prepare NCERT first. And then these are the few extra questions which you can go through. Even the last exercise, that potato one, log one, or the spiral one, which are NCERT questions, thoroughly prepare them. They are also important for your board exams. So if you prepare these questions, is sufficient from this chapter. So let's start out with, for the next chapter, see my next video. So these are the important questions. All the best for your preparation, students.